What's up, guys? It's Terry from Generically Yours. Today, I'm going to be showing you an infallible card trick. I know. Really? A magic trick on your channel? Yes, a card trick on my channel. It's creative, so therefore it belongs here. My father showed me this when I was a kid. And I remembered it all these years, even after his passing. And I thought to myself, there's no better way to keep his memory alive than to show everybody this card trick and how to do it. I don't know how it works. I'm sure there's mathematical equations and science that says, oh, this is how it works. But I don't know that. All I know is that as long as you do it a certain way every time, it never fails. So go ahead, grab a deck of cards and follow along. First, I'm going to show you the trick. Then I'm going to show you how to do the trick. I'm also going to show you that it doesn't matter what kind of cards you use as long as there's 21 of them and they're all different. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the trick just using these cards. They're nothing special other than the fact that they're see-through and amazing. So the first thing you do is you count out 21 cards that you're going to use. It doesn't matter what cards they are as long as they're all different. So the way you start is you start dealing the cards in 3 rows of 7, face up. So at this point, you would tell the person that you're doing the trick for, go ahead and pick a card, any card, but don't tell me what it is. Just tell me if it's in row 1, 2, or 3. Because there's nobody here, I'm going to just pick a card for us to play with. And it doesn't matter really what card. Let's just pick an easy one to remember. Let's do the Ace of Spades. Cliche, right? So the person would say, okay, it's in row 3. Okay. Then I ask the person again, okay, what row is your card in now? Row 1, row 2, or row 3? And as we can see, the card is here. So they would say row 2. This is the last time you look at the person and you say, okay, what row is your card in now? Row 1, row 2, row 3. And as we can see, it is in row 3. So the person would say, it's in row 3. And that's how the trick is done. During this trick, sometimes the card stays in the same row. Sometimes it moves. I've seen it move to all 3 rows. I've seen it stay in the same row throughout the whole trick. But somehow it always works. Now comes the fun part where I show you guys how to do it. Like I said, you need 21 cards. There is, honest to God, nothing tricky with these cards. They're not marked, they're not nothing. You put down 3 rows of 7. You do it across like this, face up. You always do it the same way. Then you ask the person to pick a card, any card. Just don't tell you what it is, but tell you if it's in row 1, 2, or 3. In all honesty, you can label these rows whatever you want. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, it doesn't matter. As long as the rows always stay the same. So if this is row 1, it's always 1, 2, 3. If you're using A, B, C, it's always A, B, C. Same order. Always. Just for ease, so we don't forget, let's use the same card. So the person will say, okay, it's in row 2. This is the important part. This is how it works. I don't know how, but this is how it does its thing. Whatever row they say it's in is always picked up second. Now, it's in row 2, so I can pick up row 1 first, or I can pick up row 3 first. That doesn't matter, as long as row 2, the row that it's in, is in the middle. So you pick them up just as they are. You slide them how they are. So there's the first one. The row that it's in goes in the middle. And then the next one. Then you flip it over, and you do this a total of 3 times. That was the first time, so you do it again. Again, you deal it the same way that you did before. It's very important that you always deal the same way and that the rows stay the same. As long as you remember that, you're good. So again, you ask them, what row is your card in? And ours actually stayed in the same place. So if you want to throw them off, you can pick up the other one first, as long as the row it's in is in the middle. Keep them in order. Flip it over, and then this is the last time. And you ask them a third and final time, okay, what row is your card in? And they're gonna say 2, because there it is. So again, as long as it stays in the middle, you're golden. Now after the third time, you flip it over, you count out 10, and it's always the 11th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Ta-da! Again, don't know how it works, but it always does. And if it's not the 11th card, they're lying or you did it wrong. And to prove that you can do this with any 21 cards as long as they're different, I'm going to show you again with these. These are a deck of cards out of a really old board game. They're all different pictures, so they should work. So let's get out 21 of these. Same thing. Pick a card. Don't tell me what, just tell me which row. 1, 2, or 3. We're going to go ahead and pick the red card because it's obvious and easy to remember. So they're going to say, oh, it's in row 1. Okay, pick up either other one. Doesn't matter. Row 1 has it, so it goes in the middle. Flip it over and deal them again. Okay, what row is it in? 1, 2, or 3? It's in row 2. Okay. Okay, final time. What row is it in? It's in row 1. Okay. So as you can see, it doesn't matter what cards, as long as there's 21 of them and they're different. So if you don't have playing cards, you can legit take 21 pieces of paper and draw different things on them and it will still work. So guys, if you enjoyed yourself, please feel free to pass on this video to somebody that might enjoy it. Feel free to practice the trick, show it to somebody, show them how to do it. Help my father's trick keep going. Let his memory live on. Thanks for watching. This is the only channel that runs off creativity and coffee. And no, you didn't see me drinking coffee today, but I had it before I started filming, I promise. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos, and I'll see you next time.